Hi everyone, thanks for coming tonight. My name is Susan and I would like to talk to you guys about the risks and the consequences of drunk driving, as well as why the people of Garden City, Kansas choose to proceed that route. So according to Kansas traffic safety statistics, it was documented in the year of 2014 that there was a total of 60,000 alcohol-related accidents, but 469 of those were actually documented to be alcohol-related accidents in the mix of alcohol-related fatalities. Now, those are pretty high numbers. As I delved deeper into the Garden City community, I noticed that there's a culture of social drinking, as well as a young population. After speaking with Tammy Salceda, who's a crime analyst at the police department here, she documented that in the year of 2014, there was a total of 110 people who were convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol. Now, that's a pretty high number. Roughly 9 to 10 people were convicted of driving under the influence of alcohol per month. Now, as compared to the Kansas traffic safety statistics, the numbers is pretty significant. So, when should a person stop drinking alcohol before they can legally get behind the wheel and drive home? Well, the answer is not one drink, but there's various factors that affects your blood alcohol content level. That's age and as well as your body weight. Now, every Kansas or every state has different laws, but in the state of Kansas, if you're under the age of 21, your blood alcohol content level has to be under 0.02%. If you're over the age of 21, your blood alcohol content level has to be under 0.08%. And if you were pulled over while driving under the influence of alcohol and your blood alcohol content level was under those percent, then legally they can't charge you with driving under the influence of alcohol. Statistics shows that the age ranges from 21 to 25 causes the most alcohol-related accidents. So if you were over the blood alcohol content level, the best idea is to eat before and after during your drinking stage, and you could also prevent yourself from driving home by preparing yourself with a designated driver beforehand. Now that we understand the risks of drinking or the risk of driving under the influence of alcohol, I want to educate you guys on the consequences if you were convicted of driving while impaired. Now again, every state is different, but in the state of Kansas, if you're a first offense, you can spend 45 minutes in jail. You can have a fine up to $2,500. Not only that, but you could have your license suspended. Now that we have evaluated the consequences of driving under the influence of alcohol, why do people of Garden City, Kansas still proceed to take that route? And the answer to that is because we don't have an alternative transportation program. There's roughly 1 to 2 taxi drivers in this city. 1 to 2 drivers cannot tend to a population of 30,000. It just cannot exceed the limitation. So, to prove that point, I constructed a survey, and 125 people from Garden City participated in that survey. 68 of those confirmed that they didn't even know there was an alternative transportation program or taxi drivers in this community. However, 23 of those people who knew that we had taxi drivers proceed to still not take that route due to the price being too high. It's not cost effective for the clients to take that service. After talking to one of the taxi driver, he stated that there's a base pay of $10. So automatically you have to pay $10. And every mile that is used is an additional $2. Now the price is pretty significantly high for the fact that there's only a population of 30,000. At this present time, we understand the risks and the consequences of drunk driving and the reason why people of Garden City proceed to take that route. But we can't do nothing much more about it. So the only way to decrease the accidents and the fatalities is to plan your night ahead, like I've stated before. Ask for a designated driver to take you home. 2, bring enough money to purchase food before and after to decrease your blood alcohol content level. So that's my speech, and thank you for listening to the risk and the consequences of drunk driving. Hopefully my speech influences and impact your daily decisions to increase the safetyness of our surrounding. And now we would like to take a look at my audience. It's Brenda, Bridget, Lauren, Trevor, and Giselle. Thank you.